I pull off the road as much as I can. Where you want me to go, miss? I feel like they're about to pick up a stone and throw it at my car. Like, what is she out here waiting for me? Like, seriously, guys, I was scared. They're driving like this to pass. I'm like, what's up, guys? CC here. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're not new, one beautiful people. YouTube family, it's close to Bahamas independence, so I wanted to do this video where I compare living in Nassau, Bahamas versus living in Freeport, Bahamas. Okay, so initially I wanted to do it as a mukbang. I wanted to eat some good food while I talk to you guys, but coming from work today they had the potluck, so I was eating a bunch of food, so I'm still stuffed, so I'm not about to eat some more food just to make a video. So I decided I'm going to be sipping on something during this video. So this is a rattler, they call it. Yeah, this is a cranberry rattler. Might show the picture right here. Okay, so little background. If you're new here, you may not know, but some of you guys may know already. I am Jamaican, so I'm from Jamaica, born and raised, and I came here when I was 17. So I think this year is gonna be 16 years since I've been in the Bahamas, but I've been living in Freeport, Bahamas, Grand Bahama, for majority of the time. I just moved to Nassau, Bahamas, which is the capital, 6 months ago, just about. So I'm gonna share my experience living in Nassau for 6 months versus living in Freeport for 14, 15 years. It's not fair, right? Anyways, I gotta talk about it. I don't think, maybe I haven't given Nassau enough time. Should I do this 1 year? Whatever. So if you're Bahamian and you know what I'm about to talk about, or I missed something, you could share it in the comments. If you disagree with something, share it in the comments. But this is my opinion, this is my experience, and yeah, you can share your opinion and your experience as well. But for this video, I'm not gonna try to talk proper, I'm not gonna try to talk Bahamian, I'm not gonna try to talk Jamaican. I'm just gonna talk Bahamian, Jamaican, English slang, okay? Because when I talk to my Jamaican friends, they say I sound Bahamian. When I talk to my Bahamian friends, they say I sound Jamaican. So mix up. It's gonna be a mix up type dialect. Anyways, let me give you a little background of each island so you have a idea of what I'm talking about. So Grand Bahama, Freeport, where I've been for many years, is more like a family island, and Nassau is the opposite of a family island. It's like the city. Yeah, it's the capital of the Bahamas. So let's get into the advantage, disadvantage. First disadvantage of living in Nassau, Bahamas is the traffic. Traffic, okay? It is a lot of traffic, just crazy traffic, too much traffic. The road crazy. So getting to work, you have to get up like maybe hour in advance to get on the road to go to work and get there on time, because you literally don't have space to be driving like, no, you're driving like this, you're inching behind cars. It's just traffic, okay? Traffic. I don't live far from work. I live maybe 10 minutes from work, but it takes me 30 minutes to get to work and then 30 minutes to get back from work. So it's like, it's annoying. It's really annoying. Disadvantage number 2 would be similar to traffic. It's the road. And there's a Bahamian song, the road them dig up. I love the road them dig up. The road them dig up for real. Me say Jamaica have a lot of pothole and stuff like that all over the place, but no sir, I think Nassau beat them. Nassau beat them bad with the pothole. A lot of potholes over here. A wealth of pothole, like, and one of my friends would say they literally just cut holes in the road just to cut wood hole in the road, because these potholes are just like, they're nice decent pothole. It look deliberately cut out. It's not like rainfall and dig up the road. Those are there, but they have some pothole just nice square in the road, and you just drive in, you don't know, pothole all over the place. Third disadvantage is these people in Nassau, they don't have no parking lots. Okay, there's no 90% of the place them over here have no parking lot. The businesses have no parking lot. The business them, they're on the road like it's a strip, and then you just drive in. The parking lot there, but you just have to reverse into the road when you want to come out. You're not driving into an actual parking spot and just go, driving to the lot and go park somewhere. You're just parking on the side of the road somewhere, and it's just always not enough parking. So I don't know, it's so crazy. Parking lot is a serious situation, it's a serious thing, because even now at work. Another disadvantage, I think this number 4, also along the line of the road. No sir, all of the disadvantages about the road. No sir, really? Them not have no road. The roads are smaller, okay? You have your little highway. Do they have highways? Yeah, they have highways. There's a lot of runabouts, highways and stuff like that. But on the small roads, them like in the communities and stuff like that, the road them little road. And then some of these lanes and stuff that you have to go through, because I'm using the GPS. I'm still using GPS to find certain places, and when the GPS say turn left, you have to be looking like, what do you mean turn left? Like, is this a road? Like, I supposed to drive on this? You want me to drive on this? This is a road right now. You're telling me this is a road? It's a road, little teeny road, and then a 2-car have to come through, and most time you have to stop while this car coming through. Oh Lord, living in Nassau, maybe this is a pro. It gonna force you to drive better. It's gonna force you to learn how to drive better, learn how to know the size of your car, the width of the car, because you have to squeeze in certain areas. And I'm like, yo, these people coming so close. It's like they're driving like this to pass. I'm like, I scared. Anyways, let me come off of the road business, because we can't talk about the road and the traffic and the no parking lot and the no, we can't come off of the road until we talk about this. Another disadvantage, I think I'm on number 5 of living in Nassau, is the ambulance them and the police them on the road. We don't know, every day you hear ambulance, you hear police, you hear the sirens. Every day. Nah, miss a day. Every day. And it's more than once a day. Every day, maybe 2-3 times for the one day. Police, and you have to pull off a road. Because when emergency cars, emergency vehicles, ambulance, and police, when they put the sirens on, you have to pull off the side of the road so they can come through. I feel like they've been putting on these shits. They're putting on these sirens just so they don't have to stay in traffic and do chugga the line. They just want to go. Most time, I don't feel like every time they use those sirens, it's because it's an actual emergency. But I've been in an ambulance before, and I know when they turn on the sirens and they need to bring me somewhere quickly, so I ain't judging. But anyways, it's crazy. Siren, the loudness, it's just crazy. It's a city. That's the next disadvantage. If you like the city life, yeah, that's fine. But coming from Freeport, Like, it's just, Nassau reminds me too much of Jamaica. Another disadvantage is it's overpopulated. Like, too much people depending on one island, too much people in Nassau. It's just a world of people on a little rock, a little island. Overpopulated, too much people, a lot of violence. That's another disadvantage. I think I'm on 7 or 8. A lot of violence. So that's why I say it reminds me of Jamaica, because it has the hustle and bustle, the city life, the hecticness, world of crime. It's just crazy crime. When you hear about some crazy crimes and stuff on the news, depending on the description, like what happened, you know which island they come from. You know, oh, that's Nassau. That happened in Nassau. Yeah, I'm not saying people don't have crime, but let me take a sip. Most Bahamians are scared to go to Jamaica. When you talk about Jamaica, you talk about the crime, because it's a lot of crime in Jamaica and stuff like that. They have some crazy crimes too. But I try to tell them, like, Nassau is like Jamaica. Nassau is like Jamaica, the city of Jamaica, wherever, Spanish Town, Kingston. It's like Jamaica. It's the hustle and bustle, the overpopulation, the world of people. If you could live in Nassau, you fine. You could go to Jamaica. Go with somebody you know, or go with someone. I ain't telling you go pick up and go by yourself to go to Jamaica. You don't know where you're going. But if you could live in Nassau, you could go to Jamaica for a couple of days. Ain't nothing going on with you. But yeah, I didn't even tell y'all my experience with that same ambulance thing, because I had to come out the way one of these days, and it's like they want you to go through things. Like, I pull off the road as much as I can. Where you want me to go, miss? Where you want me to go? So one of them were able to pass me, and she had to like come out the car physically and telling me like go this way, and telling the next car go that way. I'm like, you go where you want me to go? I can't go nowhere. They eventually free up the space and they get to go where they're going, but I'm like, I ain't gonna run up in this building, run up in this. You gotta wait 5 seconds, wait 10 seconds, like, I don't know. And then another experience, I feel like living in Nassau just toughen you up. It's just a rough place. Like, you can't be soft. It's like Nassau just rugged. It just rugged. It just rigid. It just gangster. That's what I'm like. Why y'all afraid of Jamaica? No, sir. I lived in Jamaica for much years, and I wasn't as scared to live in Jamaica as I am to live in Nassau. Because even another situation, example, that I was driving on the road, one woman was doing foolishness on the road. I driving, she doing foolishness, so she's like this, reversing, but she reversed in the middle of the road, stop like this, and someone else jump out the car, the driver jump out the car to go to the liquor store or whatever. And I'm like, I looking at the woman in the car, and I'm like, seriously? Yeah, that's what you're about to do right now? Seriously? She gonna look at me like, and she tell me some stuff, and I got scared. I had to humble myself. She tell me to carry my bag. Okay? And if you're Bahamian, you know what she tell me. You know what she tell me, and I can't tell y'all. It was just cursing. And I was scared, and I was like, Nassau people aggressive. Okay, and I think that's the word I was looking for. They're really aggressive. The women, the man, even the crazy people on the road. And I'm not even laughing. I'm not joking. I scared of these crazy people on the road, and I was scared of the ones that are in Freeport, because they're more subtle. But these ones, they look so much more aggressive. They look, when the car stop, like when you stop at a red light, and there's crazy people there. I had to wind my window up, but I am so fearful. I feel like they're about to pick up a stone and throw it at my car or do something to my car. It's crazy. So let's go to the next con of living in Nassau. security, and that's a huge one. That's a big one. I don't feel safe living in Nassau versus living in Freeport. I don't feel safe. That's a big one, because you just hear the news. Like when I was in Freeport, and you just hear all these news that, oh, this happened there, this happened there. Even coming over here for the 6 months that I've been here, I've been still hearing a lot of news. Oh, this one died, and how they did, and why they did. You know, it's always a couple blocks over, a couple roads over. I'm like, oh, it's right around the corner. It's down the road down there. These things happening. So it's like, I don't know. I just have a big fear of safety. Like, I live in a decent community, decent area, but I don't feel safe to walk down the street, walk through the community. And I used to be able to do that in Freeport. I used to walk, run, exercise. I ain't walking, I ain't running, I ain't exercising on these streets in Nassau. It's a decent area because you see a lot of white people and they walking their dogs. But I still don't see safe. You know, you can't be too safe. The last con that I'm going to mention for Nassau is the business and residential area is basically combined. It's no like, oh, you're driving down the road and you know, okay, this is a business area, this is a residential area. It's basically mixed up, because I don't know. And it's not really like that in Freeport. Some business are attached to actual residential. So either upstairs is the business and you live downstairs, or downstairs is the building and you live is the business and you live upstairs. You might be at work, big company, head office and stuff like that, and then when you look outside, you're looking into someone else's house, you're looking in someone's backyard, you're looking at somebody on their porch drinking their tea, walking their dog. And I'm like, I'm at work or I'm at somebody's house right now. Like, this man literally on his porch drinking coffee, no shirt, just chilling with his dog, and somebody else's bathroom there. And it's like, oh my gosh. Anyways, let's get to the pros of living in Nassau. Pros. I don't think I'm doing this video good, but at least you know some disadvantage of living in Nassau, and then I'll get to Freeport.